running it. No glasses today. I'm so sick of this glare, you know. I'm so sick of that glare. So no glasses today. No glasses today. This isn't even close to a scripted type video, bullet pointed type video. I just had a fucking, as the great Fred Durst would say, it's just one of those days. Had a whole bunch of stuff lined up that I wanted to do, and like I was in a good mood. I'm out there moving and grooving, doing my thing, and I just got not by bad things. I got sidetracked by having a 90-minute conversation with someone in the park about flowers and the earth, and I mean it got a little seedy there, no pun intended, but it was a really good conversation. Don't get me wrong, I really like lending an ear to people, but I just kind of didn't speak up for myself when I had to go, when I really needed to be going and getting to the things I needed to do. And then by the time I got back to my car, I was just fucking defeated, and I was mad, and like not mad, like I'm exaggerating. I mean, I'm a Cancer, so that. But point being, it was a good conversation. I'm glad I could lend an ear. I got a lot of valuable things out of it, but I also didn't set a boundary for myself, and that's not like nobody was pressuring me. I could have set that boundary easily and just said, hey, look, I gotta go. It's been really nice talking to you. And then I kind of just let that vibe eat up my afternoon, and it was no bueno. I have a whole other video that I want to get done and recorded, that I've been trying to get recorded for the past week, and that's even more to the point, is that like I've been doing so much putting other people's like needs of me or for themselves or whatever, like before me, and like not saying no. And it's hard because I love these people, I love my family, I love my friends, I don't mean to be like ungrateful or seem like I am not willing to do these things for them, but when it puts me so far behind on my own timeline, and then I'm on the back end feeling, judged or pressure for not being at a certain place in my life that I want to be, me judging myself or other people judging my situation, like it's just a very frustrating cycle. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. If I don't help you now, I feel guilty and whatever. I might get irritated with myself, but if I constantly help you now, whoever you may be, I'm never going to get to where I need to be. It's just a frustrating circle. There's a million videos like this out on the internet speaking about stuff like this for sure, but I really let it derail me, and it was stupid. And not like I stewed in anything. Nothing was in my crosshairs. No one was catching the wrath or anything like that. I was, very communicative about what was going on with me to everyone around me. But just the fact that I let myself do it to myself was like worse almost than doing it to someone else. See, there it is, me putting other people. But I'm letting it be a lesson in setting boundaries, in creating space for myself, for me to be the best version of me that I can be, and show up for people in the future how they need me to be. Because if my cup isn't full, how can I pour into anyone else's cup? If there's anything to get out of this, be sure to put your needs somewhere near the top of things. I understand there might be really pressing like things where it's like you have a really sick loved one or a sick pet or some crazy high pressure high level job where you might have to put a little bit of that above some of the things you want to do. And I'm not talking self-care at all. That all you are number one in when it comes to self-care and your health. But as far as like projects and more small things like that, more minute things like that, be sure to put yourself and the things you want to get done top two, if you can. Number one is what I'm saying. Top two if you have to, because if you don't get those things done, you're letting everything else fall by the wayside anyways. You can't help anyone. You can't elevate yourself to a place where you're in a position to help anyone else if you can't help yourself. I mean, it's a super cliche. Like this whole video is a cliche, but the whole reason cliches exist is because there's truths in them. They're repeated things that bring up a repeated truth. You know what I mean? And it just becomes just like a shoulder shrug kind of thing. Like, yeah, of course it's that way. Of course it's that way. So, like I'm always saying, I'm telling you because I need to tell me. I'm the only one in the room right now, so I'm the only one hearing it right now. So whoever this resonates with, I'm telling you because I need to hear it too. Set boundaries for yourself. Don't be so concerned about not getting those pieces of paper off the floor before you go start on the project that you really need to get done today. Like, don't be tripping on the laundry. I'm not saying don't have a conversation with someone in the park, because that's fun, that's enlivening, that's what life's all about. That's what like being people is all about, is connecting like that, being social. But if you're hitting like the 45-minute mark and you needed to be out at 30, and then you get to 90, and then you're just holding on to like a grudge against yourself for the rest of the day, just call it at 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Next time, key, lock it in at a smooth 15. That's solid. This isn't a planned video. Like I said, this is just an impromptu video based on the day I had and the fact that I wanted to get some filming done today. So I'm gonna get it done, even if I get it done frustrated, and even if I get it done off script, and even if I'm like freewheeling out here. Anyways, hope this resonated with someone, whoever that one person is. I'm here for you. Yeah, really helps if you hit me with a like. If you enjoy more content like this, hit me with a subscribe. That always helps small little channels like mine just get to a place of higher visibility, so more people can connect with what I'm trying to talk about and what we're all about here. So if you feel so inclined, check me out on Instagram at key.dyer, D-Y-E-R, as well as Patreon, just Key Dyer, all one word, Key-D-Y-E-R. I got some cool tiers over there. Nothing crazy, nothing unaffordable, nothing out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? You can get some cool art each month. Anyways, thank y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. And I'll talk to y'all next time. We gotta do a take two, Pearl. Yeah, there you are. That's it. That's the YouTube gold. Look at that face. Ooh.